I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com, and this is my review and installation of the Barricade Locking Fuel Door fitting all 2007 and up JKs. There are 3 different finishes of this fuel door available: the textured black that you see here, a gloss black, or a polished finish, so you can pick whichever one works best with your build. Today we're going to talk through the installation of this fuel door, which I am going to give a 2 out of 3 wrenches. This does require a little bit of drilling to get it attached onto your vehicle, and you are going to want to set aside around an hour for that installation, but we'll talk more about that in just a second. We're also going to talk through the construction and a few of the features of this fuel door. Jeep has always had an exposed fuel fill cap as part of what gives the Jeep its rugged and off-road styling. However, if you're somebody who wants to change up the look of their Jeep by adding a fuel door, who doesn't like that rugged look and wants something that's more finished, or is specifically looking for a locking fuel door to keep people out of your fuel, this is going to be a nice option for you. Now, there are other companies out there that are making fuel doors for your Jeep. Some are locking, some are non-locking, some are going to have the rivets around the outside, and some won't. There are also some fuel doors that are going to be made of other materials, such as stainless steel or aluminum, that are certainly going to be more expensive. But at the end of the day, this is going to be more of an appearance part and something that is more about your preference. So if you like the look of this fuel door, I think this one is going to be well built and fairly priced. However, if you prefer the look of one of the other ones, there are some other options available as well. This is a steel fuel door that is covered in a textured black powder coat finish. As I said before, you can also get this with a gloss black powder coat finish or a polished finish. It depends on which look you're going for on your Jeep. This, of course, has these rivets around the outside. They're not functional, but they do give the Jeep a little bit more style. Of course, this is going to be a locking fuel door, so it'll keep people out of your fuel. If you're in an area where you're worried about siphoning, or you just like the idea of a little bit more security, having the lock is a nice feature. This also has built-in magnets, so even before you go ahead and lock the door, the magnets are going to hold it closed, which is just something that helps with convenience when you're locking and unlocking the door. And this is going to be something that will hold up pretty well over time and continue to look good on the side of your Jeep. So like I said, we are going to give this a 2 out of 3 wrenches because of the small amount of drilling that you need to do to get this installed, but you should be able to do it in right around an hour. The first step in this installation is removing your fuel fill cap, just to get that out of the way. Then you can open your fuel door, put it on the Jeep, set a level across the flat edge on the top, and make sure it's exactly where you want it. From there, you're going to mark where you're going to drill your 4 holes. Those 4 holes are going to be inside the plastic filler neck, so they're not directly through the metal, they're not on the outside of the Jeep. So if you ever did want to remove this, chances are you're not going to see those tiny holes, but again, you do have to do some drilling for this installation. Once you have your holes marked, you'll remove the fuel door, go ahead and drill those small holes, replace the fuel door, and use the included screws to attach it in place. Of course, you're going to need a drill and a small drill bit to get this job done, as well as a Phillips head screwdriver and a level. This fuel door comes in at right around $70. The polished finish is going to be more expensive and the gloss is slightly less, but you're going to be right in that ballpark. And as I said, there are going to be a lot of other fuel doors on the market that are going to be right around the same price. Some made of higher quality materials like stainless and aluminum are going to be more expensive. The non-locking versions are going to be slightly less expensive, but none of them are going to be crazy high or low. They're all going to be right around this area. So if this is something you like the look of, it has the functionality you're after, I think this is going to be a good buy. So whether you're looking for a fuel door to finish off the look of the side of your Jeep, or because you want to protect your fuel and keep people out, this is going to be a fairly easy to install and inexpensive option. So that's my review of the Barricade Locking Fuel Door fitting all 2007 and up JKs that you can find right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.